welcome back, and thanks for tuning back into Rush ABQ. Go ahead and put some emphasis on that Q, because you know what we do, and I got something pretty for you. Can't wait to introduce this lady to you. Great effect, legendary silver. We'll get a little further into it, but let's get the basic spec out the way. 525 horse, 2050 torque, 325 rears, 280 wheelbase, and of course an 18-speed transmission. I'd like to take the time to introduce to you Purple Rain. Let that sink in just a little bit. We'll get into the color scheme a little later, but at this moment, let's go ahead and start off with the basics. Extra bar grills on the front, removable bug screen on the back, Lexan cover with the halogen headlights. Lexan, for those that don't know, is materials that is used on motorcycle helmets. Big Texas bumper. You can always upgrade, but we got to be a little conservative on the price just because we don't know who's going to buy this. Tall 24 rubber. We went with the white underglow on this truck. Once again, these are going to be one-off designs. I personally draw these out, and color schemes are also my choice too. So let's go ahead and get down to the color scheme. You have grape effect with legendary silver. Me personally, I really think it's a great combination because you have chrome all throughout the truck, and the silver just kind of matches with it. You have 8-inch drop panels, also the same color as the cabin. Tanks, same color. 4 straps on both tanks, one with the bigger tanks to make that possible. Stainless steel covers on the def tank. 60-inch stacks with the miter cut, 7-degree diameter. Big boys, big as you can get from the factory. Once again, that 280 wheelbase gives you a little bit of that frame rail space that a lot of my custom guys are looking for. 6-inch flat flush loading lights. CB radio and logger style radio on the back, with the 48-inch fifth wheel slide set back at -10 with the FW35 fifth wheel. Of course, you have to go with those straight trailer connections so they don't break. Also, go with the Arctic wrap fuel lines. Another thing to make sure things don't bust in the cold, with the bunk heater to keep your guys from freezing or yourself from freezing out in the cold. And this is a pretty truck, but it's a work truck. We needed to make money. One of my customers gave me the best compliment I've ever had. This is a money maker spec. You know, it doesn't just look good, it's a money maker. But you know what time it is. People still mud flaps. Say it with me. People still mud flaps. So we go with the premium stainless steel mud flap hangers. If you don't have the tools, it ain't coming off. Bridgestone Ecopias, tall 24 rubber, tall 24 rim, with the 30-inch Hodge-built quarter fender, the best you can get from the factory, with the step on the frame. I had to put some NPOs in with the factory because they kept on trying to put steps on my tanks, and we don't want that. We want that tank as far forward as possible, you know? But they don't know, but I know, so that's what makes it good. So once again, I told you I was going to show you this white underglow. This white underglow goes all the way to the differentials. But I mean, it's raining outside, which is kind of funny that I named this Purple Rain, but it's literally raining outside, so it's kind of dark. It gives you a little bit better of the light, but you're not going to be able to see all of it. Big premium SS 15-inch breather lights, or breather cleaners with the lights on both ends. I stuck with the classic side view mirrors, of course. Some people are kind of doing different things nowadays. I'm not saying they're wrong, but I like to stick with the classics. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? But that legendary silver really pops on this purple. My camera isn't picking it up as well as it normally would just because of the sun isn't out. But just know that, I mean, it really pops. Beige interior, peanut butter and jelly, as they would say where I'm from. But maybe you're not from the same location, but that was the whole intended purpose of this beige interior. Fold back arms, it helps it for you big guys to get through. I'm 6'2", about 260. I can't squeeze through these little gaps with those arms unless they fold back. So, you know, I have built it just as if I would want to build it. Full gauge package, gauges inside of the dash, PTO switch, full lockers. I mean, the works. Platinum interior, got the rosewood on the A and B column, C and D also. Spotlight, mid-level speakers. I wish you could put the premiums in the flat tops, but Peterbilt doesn't like that for some reason. CB radio, it's dressed up. Platinum interior inside the sleeper too. We're not holding any punches. Let's go ahead and flip a switch so you can see a little clearer in the sleeper. But you know, control modules all over the place. But business center, as you'll see once I go ahead and open this thing up, it makes it just a little bit easier to keep this thing organized. Once again, I always say you're almost OCD to keep this thing clean if you don't have one of these business centers. It's not the biggest space, it's not the smallest place, but you definitely need some organization to keep it going. Wood grain on the control module inside the sleeper too. I mean, like I said, we try our best not to miss anything, but we also try not to select things that are unnecessary also. You know, we are concerned on price, but we also don't want to skip and cut corners. So when you buy a truck that's going to cost as much, you don't feel as if you've been cheated. You don't feel as if that we tried to just cut some corners to make extra dollars. To really be honest with you, I don't really make any more money on these trucks than I do on our basic trucks. But this one was a quick one, guys. Once again, I am just beyond excited about these trucks. I'm so happy you guys keep on tuning in to Rush ABQ. We're up to 65 subscribers and still climbing. There goes my number up top. Give me a call. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Rush ABQ.